All right. So I just want to take the next couple of minutes to speak about something which is already being spoken throughout the course of today's meeting. And what I want to talk about today is about vision. And that is something which has been really being heavy on my heart which is about how people in church, and this is a generic statement I'm going to make. When we ask people, when we ask kids, when we ask young people especially, what do you want to do with your life? Who do you want to be? Right? TJ? No, I'm just saying TJ because I was at the youth group, not because of any other, not the way because he was laughing that way, like I was trying to make a personal dig at you. I wasn't doing that. But what I'm saying is people, not only young people, but even believers, pastors, big teachers, they lack vision. The reason why we are living in our mediocrity in life is not because of anything else but the fact that we lack vision. And today I was praying in the morning, and I've been in another church since 8:30 and 11, and I was speaking there and I was praying the same prayer, and I pray that today that one person today will be inspired to dream. When Gabby came up and she said what? She said, what do you dream about? What do you vision about? It is so important for each one of us to dream, to have a vision of our lives. When we ask people today, what do you want to do? What is your short-term goal? What is your long-term goal? Isn't it amazing that we ask people when we go on these, what do you call those date thingies that you go like boom, 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 boom? Speed dating. I'm sure none of you do that. I've seen that they only have 1 minute to ask the question, and then suddenly, what are you going to be next? Who are you going to be? Bam, 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 bam. They ask like an array of questions, but you don't have the same knowledge or thought process to have a vision for your own life. If I ask the question, where will you be in 2 years? Do you know? Probably not. Especially if I ask young people, I don't know, bro. I don't know, I just feel that, God is, like this is the best thing when I ask young people, what is your vision? I wanna be good. Okay. No, bro, what's your vision? What do you want to do in life? I want to serve. Oh, really? No, what do you want to achieve in your life? What is your ambition in life? I just want to love God. All these things are really good, but in a church setting. But if I ask you what is your dream in life, I like when Gabby came up, she has her stuff together. I like that about her. I'm going to definitely donate to you because I've never seen a video like that in my life which was so subtle and you don't even know what she was asking for unless she asks you what she wants. I'm going to help you next time on that. Just an ending which goes donate, 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 donate. And she was so sweet, we just, at the end of it, can you? Guys, I'm saying even if you don't give me any money, you should give her money today. Amen? Because my vision, I remember my life, and I want to turn your attention to the Bible. Otherwise, you're going to be saying that this guy is not a preacher because he's just talking without quoting the Bible. I'm going to ignore Adam making fun of my accent. In Habakkuk, how do you say that? Habakkuk? Okay. In whatever, Habakkuk 2, verse 1, it says, I will stand at my guard post station myself on the lookout tower. I will watch to see what he will say to me and what I should reply about my complaint. And the Lord answered to me, write the vision, make it plain on tablets. That's what I want to tell each and every person who is seated here. I want to begin by what I want to say today is, stop saying what you're going to say and tell me clearly what you want to achieve in your life. Today, I want to inspire at least one person who will go out of this room and say that I, Ranjit, am going to write down my vision in English or whatever language you know so that you can start implementing and start working towards that vision. None of the people in church have vision, which is why they are not doing anything in life. You're wondering why you're mediocre, young people? You're wondering why you're not able to achieve what you don't want to achieve? Because you don't have a vision. You're like this boat without a rudder. You don't know where to, you're just floating. You're just going without knowing where you want to end up. But today I want to tell you, make it plain and write it down so that that vision may go into your hearts to begin with. It may sink into your spirit. Vision is what inspires. Let me tell you something. How many of you know that this is an Apple iPhone? You guys do that. Okay, great. So what I want to do an exercise. Buddy, I want you to stand up. Can you sell this phone to Marian in 10 seconds? Go. Go.
Beautiful Apple. We have an Apple iPhone here. Looks like a 6. It's beautiful.
Oh, wow. Are you talking about your wife or my iPhone? The only thing he's saying, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I upselled her with the plus.
Oh, 6 plus. See, when you think about Apple, right? And I'm going to make a really serious point here. When you think about Apple, when they sell their products, see, everybody tries to sell things the way Steve did. Which is what I want to just explain to you. There's this golden circle, where there are 3 concentric circles in the golden circle, which is what, how, why. What the product is, how it works, and why you should buy it. And when you go to people like Android people, like Samsung and HTC, they will tell you this is an Apple, this is a black phone, it's a nice phone, it has one button, it has many apps, blah, 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 blah. Do you want to buy it? But when you think about Apple, you know how they do it? They do it, we believe in excellence. We believe that you know that you want an excellent iPhone. As you look into my eyes, I want to tell you that this iPhone has multiple features. Do you want to buy it? Oh, yes, I do. What am I trying to say? You think I'm ADDing, but I'm not. What I'm trying to say is, your vision will inspire people to know why you do what you do. I'm sick and tired of churches. You know why the reason people are not getting inspired by who you are as a church? Why people are not getting inspired by the institution of church is because they keep on harping about what is church, how to do church, but nobody ever tells me why I should come to church. You keep on telling me, oh, this is church. Oh, you come, there's community, there's this, there's that. Oh, if you come, this is how we do church. We have a sign-up table there, but nobody tells me why I should come to church. Nobody tells me how your life will be changed. Nobody tells me that your chains will be broken. Nobody tells me that your life will be changed. Your marriages will be restored. You will be blessed. You will have joy. You will have peace. Because you know why? We lack vision. Because your vision is contagious. Your vision is attached to your passion. Nobody is going to give, nobody is going to invest into anything that you run, that you do, if it is not connected to your vision, if it's not connected to why. Because if you look at the fact that marketers have realized, and this is psychologically I'm speaking, when you answer the question of why, it stimulates a part of your brain, which is the limbic part of your brain, which wants you to know more. Now, what I don't understand is, if we are supposedly filled by the Spirit of God, can't we get a vision from God that we can implement in the church and implement in Norfolk, implement in every part? Why can't we do that? If a stupid company can inspire us to buy this, can't our lives and our vision for our life inspire and bring at least one person to church? Why doesn't it do that? Because you lack vision. I lack vision. Another reason why it is, I'll tell you. I don't understand why church people have this mentality of downplaying themselves. Why can't church people be the best businessmen in the world? Your dream is so hopeless that God doesn't even feel like looking at it. Everybody acts, let me tell you something, guys. Dream as big as you want to dream. Dream as wide as you want to dream. You know why? Because it is tax-free, my friends. It doesn't cost you a dime. You act like your dream, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what are your credentials. It doesn't matter where you've gone to school. It doesn't matter if you've even been to school. Let me tell you something. People are inspired by your vision. People are inspired by knowing why you do what you do. Now let me just move from products to a human being. And it is so fascinating to me that the humans of this world outside of the church have figured this out. But people like us who live and breathe and know the power of Jesus Christ and the power that He can do anything that He says He will, it makes no sense to me that people like Mahatma Gandhi are able to transfer the vision to somebody else. You think when Martin Luther King went into Washington, D.C., he knew that speech was going to be written till the end of time? No, he didn't. Nobody knew that, but he was able to inspire people to follow his vision. That's what we need in today's church. Church, I'm telling you, if there are even 5 people in this room who decide, you know what, my vision is to do something amazing for God. And I am here to tell Big House today, and I'm here to tell my dear brother today that, you dream, check this out, you dream and you have visions not only to achieve what you want to achieve, right? For example, if we take Big House does not want to be the largest church. Obviously, it's going to benefit the pastor because he's the pastor. But imagine this. God is restricted by us because of our small vision. You are restricting God to change Malaga. You are restricting God to change Norfolk by saying, you know what, God, just give me a church of 400 people, okay? Just do that for me, please. I say, change that. Because when your vision is connected, you are able to inspire. And I believe with all of my heart, if it's God's work, if it is a business, if it is a profession, why don't you start speaking that I want to be the best? Why can't, I heard last week that Jonathan Helzer, Justin Bieber, I said, so what? Let's do more. Are we satisfied with that? No, because you know why? Norfolk needs a worshiping church which is much bigger than 200 people. Do you believe that? Which is bigger than 500 people, 1,000 people, 2,000 people, 3,000 people. Why can it not happen? Because you know why? Because we don't have a vision. We do not have a vision, my dear friends. And I want to take a story of a very simple man, and I want to finish it. His name is Nehemiah. And I don't know how much you know about Nehemiah or not, he built the walls of Israel. And if you read chapter 2, verse 17 and 18, it says like this. It says, then I said to them, you see the trouble that we are in, how Jerusalem lies in ruins and the gates are burned. Come, let us build the wall of Jerusalem, that we may no longer suffer derision. And I told them of the hand of the God that was upon me, and for good, and also the words of the king that had been spoken to me. And we said, let us build together. You know what? When you have made your vision clear, you will realize how many people want to be part of your vision. You know why I showed that orphanage today? How many of you know that we are trying to build, Big House is trying to build an orphanage for India? How many of you know that? Yes? And I'm just going to deflect right now because I'm running out of thoughts to Marian to tell you just in 1 minute what the vision is for that. Marian, what is your vision?
My vision is for us together to raise $60,000 to build one of those buildings. That's about what it's going to cost, and I'm going to sit down, but I just want to tell you in July, we will be having a fundraiser in my home. It's going to be in the backyard. It's going to be a dinner party. It's going to be fun. We're going to have lots of white twinkling lights. It's going to feel like a wedding reception. It's going to be an opportunity to build community, but the tickets are going to be $20 a piece, and if you want to give more, wonderful. But we're going to come together, and within the next few months, we are going to raise $60,000 to build this building.
How many of you really believe that we can do it? Coming back to Jeremiah, and this is something that I want to tell the church specifically. Jeremiah with Ezra built the temple and the walls of the temple of Jerusalem. Okay? And what I want to say today is, some of the people who are here, you are called to be successful in a specific vision that you need to implement in your life, which is great. And the rest, or some of you are able to do both. And the second type of vision is you are supposed to come along with somebody to fulfill the vision of God. Ezra built the temple, and Nehemiah built the walls of that temple. Now, the point is this. If you think, it's very true that Adam and the leadership has got the vision for Big House, which is very true. But there are many of you who have failed to understand that if you're sitting in this church, if you're sitting in these pews, and if you've come here more than 5 times, that means that you have a slight buy-in to that vision. Yes? Now, if you have a slight buy into that vision, what is your contribution to that vision to make it happen? Because the Bible says, without prophetic vision, people perish. And when they say that, I feel what it really means is that if you are not having a vision for yourself, or if you are not really connected to a vision, you are slowly going to wither away. And I want to challenge each one of you who is seated here, that if you really believe that God has brought you to this church, if you really believe that God has supernaturally brought you into this place today, it's about time you move and get aligned with Ezra to build the walls of this church. I think you didn't hear what I said. Oh, you definitely didn't hear what I said, because I could tell by the clap. There were like 5 people. Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. Yeah, I'm with you. You know, I'm telling you, this church is going to grow not because of the vision. Even though he is the visionary, he needs you to accomplish the vision that God has put on his heart. Nobody can do it by themselves. If anybody thinks he can accomplish anything by himself, he is the biggest fool. He needs you. But the vision, you coming here, is a testament that you believe that God has called you for a time as this to propagate a ministry which is all about worship, which is about pressing into God, which is about letting people know about the love of the Father. If you believe in that, the question is, what are you doing to partake in that vision? And I'm telling you, vision is not an option. Vision will make you or break you. Vision will either make you into a better person or it will make you die. How many of you go into office every morning and say, oh, I want to be in this job for the same pay for the next 15 years? Do you? But why is it when it comes to things about God and things about spirituality, you have absolutely no vision? Another thing about Nehemiah I want to bring out. Ezra built the temple, but Nehemiah built the walls. Ezra built the temple, but Nehemiah built the walls. You know, I have so many young people in my youth group who come to me, and their parents come to me, and they ask me all the time, oh, Pastor, why is our son like this? We loved him so much. We did everything for him. Let me tell you something, buddy. It's not just about building the temple, but it is somebody's job to build the walls around the temple, to protect the temple from all kinds of adversities inside and out. And if you do not protect the temple, guess what? Temple is going to be affected today or tomorrow. You wonder why your kids are not doing well? What walls are you building around them? Are you wondering why your business is not doing well? What walls are you building around them? You say you're a Christian. Oh, we love Jesus and we love America. But you are doing all kinds of phony activities in your business and you want it to flourish. You say that you want the best kids, but every time you get to speak to your kids, what do you say? Oh, you're going to amount to nothing. Oh, you are a kind dude. You are never going to do anything in your life. You know, I've seen so many parents in my country who keep on saying that, and they ask me the question, but I love them so much. What walls are you building to protect your temple? What walls of encouragement are you building? What walls of affirmation are you saying in your marriages? And vision is not pertaining to your spiritual life. It is to your family life. What is the vision of your family? What is the vision of your job? What is the vision of your church? What is the vision of any and everything that you do in life? And I want to inspire you today. And I want to tell you that God needs you to implement His vision on earth. You know, I am a nobody from 0 to 26, never preached, never sung, never done anything in my life. And I am the testament to that statement. If anybody asks me, Ranjit, what do you want to do in your life? I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I want to reach out to the young people of my nation in India, or at least die trying. That is my vision. That's all God requires you to do. How to do it, what to do it, it doesn't matter. But why you want to do what you do inspires people. Mark, dream big. He just showed me a proposal the other day. Dream big, guys. Every young person, stop saying, I'm young, I'm this, I'm that. Dream big. No leader, no person who has become anybody in life ever thought they would do it. They just had a dream and they followed that dream. And I'm telling you today, and this is my closing statement, and which is, can you understand or even imagine for a second that humans are the only people that can dream? Cows can't dream, dogs can't dream, anybody. Now, why? I wonder why only humans can dream. Because you know why? Because that is a dream that God put in your heart. Can you believe that? I don't care if you're 50 years old sitting here. I just want to say it's go time for you and your dream. Are you ready for that? This is not something for young people. Oh yeah, we're ready. You know, I'm 19 years old and I'm ready to go. No. Your walls have been broken. The walls of Israel have been broken for 140 years until Nehemiah got up and said, I am going to build the wall. And that's you guys. The visions and the dreams of your life that have been lying dusty. That guitar that has been lying dusty, that dream and aspiration to become somebody, and life happened, kids happened, this happened, that happened, and which made you forget your dream and your vision. I'm here to say, get that rusty dream back and say, in the name of Jesus, I'm going to achieve it. And this is the place. This is the place where you see visions and dreams, in the house of God. I want Pastor Adam to come up and we're going to pray for if there's anybody who either says, I've forgotten how to dream. Or anybody who says, I'm ready to dream. If there's anybody in this room who says, you know, I want you to pray for me so that God downloads that dream that has been subsided in my heart and that I've let go for years and years and years and years. But today, Ranjit, I am going to follow what my dreams are, my visions are, what my passions are, and I'm going to show people to follow and to inspire them to follow what makes me tick, and that is my vision for my life. There's even a single person here. I want you to stand up and come to the front. We want to pray for you.